Hello everybody, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. In the last episode, we finished the prologue, and if this is anything like the last game, as soon as I press this yes button, we'll be thrust into another set of dialogue that is important to the story. So, let's get started. Rule 5. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. If the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the blackened is not exposed, the remaining students will be executed. As a reward, the surviving blackened will be forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the island. Body discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Destroying any property on this island without permission is expressly prohibited. This includes the surveillance cameras and monitors. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. Your actions in this regard are not limited. Additional school trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion. Well, shit. I guess we have to deal with that now. As I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the bench, paralyzed with thought. Are you really gonna make us do this? No way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this was undeniably real. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. First time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I had grown accustomed to. I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. I stared blankly into that night sky. Suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. And it led straight on to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet, my heart was horribly upset. That kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual daily life. Chapter 1. Destination Despair. Okay.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you. Please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Check. Damn, that's ominous. A cottage, huh? Well, there is one marked for everyone. We did see that during the prologue. I'm assuming this one is for me, yeah. Cottage. Hajime Hinata. This looks more like a... What? Damn it, as soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed. What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself. I buried my head in my arms. Didn't want to see anyone anymore. I wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust. Because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that. Truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I realized there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island. And at that moment, I let out a scream. I'm not doing that. A scream erupted from my mouth. Nope. Rushed like my mouth like water from a collapsed dam. Why me? Why do I have to go through with this? I began to lose my voice and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence. No, not complete silence. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance. The waves were murmuring in my ears. This is no longer the world you knew. Once again, I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if, by chance, I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. These meager expectations fell into a light sleep. Ahem.
Danganronpa 2!
You always risk losing friends when you borrow their things. You should buy your own copy just to be safe. Now, it's been a while since the main story started, so I'll give you the keynote address right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. So make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Now then, until the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest.
Okay. Sure. Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem! Hope speak. Good morning, everyone! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
So it definitely wasn't a dream after all. Yet again. It's... bad mood. Shh, Spookta. Why are you here?
No way!
Fun reasons? What?
Phew. If you please. Too bad. Well,
Damn selfish. In the ass. What is this? Shelf. Not put anything on it. Oh, hi. There you are.
I've been found.
What? The fuck was that? Good job. I also left you some mana coins. I'm so generous. These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market. At the beach. Also hidden the stuffed animals in other places too, so do your best and look for them. If you find them all, surprise, surprise. Never mind, I should get out of here. I low-key wanna go get them. Ugh.
Huh?
Oh, it's just you, don't scare me like that. I could say the same for you. Did you see them? What are you talking about? Bridge, yeah? What happened to it?
This is bad.
Of course they are.
Wrong.
They're not monsters, they're mono beasts. It's here! Mono beasts are the guardians of Jabberwock Island. They're making sure you guys don't think about ignoring the progression by going to the other islands. Those monsters are as gatekeepers. It's better if I don't get close to them. So annoying, I can't stand this anymore. Get a grip. Your face is getting weird. I can't. There's no way I can get a grip. You're gonna get eaten by monsters. There's no way I can enjoy vacationing here now. What's with all the noise? Another monster! And I came all the way here, but if you're gonna call me a monster, you're here to get us? Oh, okay. Everyone's waiting at the restaurant, I guess. Time to get out of here. Where are you going? Alright, fine. Oop. Check our pet. Alright, our pet is fine. Okay. For now. Not gonna stay that way forever because I'm terrible at remembering to check these things, but let's head to the restaurant. Hotel restaurant. And here's everybody. You're late, Hajime. Where's Kazuichi? I thought you were together. He ran off somewhere. Huh? Where? Well, he pretty much said he was running away, but... Running? But where? There's nowhere to run anyway, what a weirdo. After what we just witnessed yesterday, his behavior is understandable. What do you mean? Did something happen yesterday? I don't remember anything happening, and even if it did, it looked totally fake anyway. Yep, not worth remembering at all. It'd be a lot easier to deal with all this if I could just deny it outright like that.
Hey.
So, why have you gathered us here? Not yet, not until Kazuichi arrives. Means the reason you told us to come here is... Apparently, Monsieur Byakuya has something to tell us. Really, what? Obviously, we're here to discuss our strategy for defeating that monster. No way we could fight that thing. I mean, it has heavy weapons and everything. Anything is possible with fighting spirit.
Let me tell you.
Bold boast. However, let me give you some advice. Truly strong, do not raise their voice so recklessly.
Hey!
Let's start talking already. This is probably some lame attempt to make us feel better or something.
Don't make me repeat myself.
When everyone is here, then we can start talking. Fine, I'll just bring Kazuichi myself then. Everyone wait here, I'll find him and bring him here, even if I have to tie him up. I'm a little jealous now. Getting tied up by Miss Mahiru. Maybe I should run away too. Just kidding. Disgusting moron.
That's fine.
Now then, let's have breakfast while we wait for everyone. Let's eat. The moment he said that, he started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. Where did that food come from anyway? When I arrived this morning, it was already here. They even have crab and shrimp. Crab and shrimp are such a pain to eat. I hate them as much as I hate Mikan's ugly, stuttering face. My ugly, stuttering face?
Gross.
That's it. That's the face right there. Being so mean. You're the kind of girl that bullies just love to torment, aren't you? You should stop now. Oh, I get it. Teru prepared this food. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. You see, the food I make doesn't taste as shitty as this does. This is bad. Tastes yummy to me.
No.
Just yummy, right? Compared to the world-class dishes I make, dish that tastes yummy would still be considered shit. In fact, even comparing them is out of the question. Comparing my dishes to this lowly peasant food, how rude. Don't take it so personally. Saying, if you guys ate my food, you wouldn't be able to control yourselves. What does that mean? Well, let's just say your jaw wouldn't be the only thing that drops. In fact, your panties would drop too, like the black thong Miss Peko is wearing, for example. You creep, how did you know about that? He guessed correctly? However, if Teru did not prepare this food, then the one who did is... Could it have been Monokuma? Is it safe to eat food cooked by something like that? That's why I'm tasting it for poison, to make sure it's safe for consumption. You don't need to eat that much to check it for poison. Thanks for waiting, I brought him. Hey, straighten up a little more. Shouldn't a man like you be embarrassed to walk like that? Stop, don't pull, you're gonna rip my sleeves. Even though you look all flashy, you're actually a big coward. You're gonna be okay? People like you are usually the first victim, you know. I just wanna go home already. That didn't sound good.
Can you even call that tripping?
How in the world did you end up in such a compromising position after tripping?
Well, it certainly makes me happy. I'm very happy right now.
I'm so embarrassed. Please help me. Aww. She looks so adorable when she's embarrassed. It's so moe. I'm practically snorting with joy. We should help her up.
Are you okay?
My head is dropping a little, but I'm okay. Your head's definitely not okay.
Hey.
She's beyond being just a clumsy girl. That fall of hers was like a magic trick or something. Anyway, everybody's here now, so let's get going. Since I'm getting... You're right. Excuse me. Though I'm not quite ready to stop eating breakfast, I should begin my talk. So it's finally starting. That took way too long. Alright, Byakuya, what do you got?
Listen,
First, I have a question for you all. That Monokuma thing ordered us all to kill each other. So under these strange circumstances, what do you think we need right now? Who the fuck knows? Get to the point already.
don't make me repeat
If you want me to get to the point, you better hurry up and answer my question.
Huh?
What do we need? We need food and sleep, obviously, right? No, you've forgotten about shitting. Which means the answer is a good appetite, a good night's sleep, and a good shit. Does anyone have a real answer?
Perhaps
Could it be a bond? Bond. As long as the Ultimates work together, there's nothing we can't
It's
accomplish.
obvious.
They'll all be able to create a hope that can overcome any despair. That's why if we want to escape this island, we need to promise each other that we'll work together.
Gross.
Wow, he said that with a straight face? How is he not embarrassed? Just as I figured. That was kinda lame, huh? However, he does have a point. That must be why Monokuma is enforcing a rule that will cause us to be suspicious of each other.
I see.
Pretty good answer. Since it's impossible to face our enemy as individuals, we must fight as a group. However, what we need to achieve that solidarity is not something as easygoing and optimistic as a bond.
Huh?
Listen,
What we need now is a disciplined leadership provided by an unmistakable leader.
I see.
Even a sports team needs captains after all.
rejoice.
I shall accept the position. Huh? Now then, I'll wrap up this introduction. Let's move on to the main question.
Hey!
Wait just a second.
What?
What?
Jeez.
I don't care how you use it. You're being too forceful. Deciding to be the leader all on your own? And why does it have to be you anyway?
Not possible.
Who's more fit to lead other than me? I'm the ultimate affluent progeny of the Togami household, destined to stand above all others.
What are you saying?
Seriously, I'm telling you that attitude of yours is too forceful.
Wait.
My hero, please wait. It's true that Byakuya may be a little forceful. Given our current situation, I believe it's a leader's duty under circumstances like this to be forceful to a certain degree.
But
It may be true, but if we just need someone who can lead people, then even Sonia can.
no.
No, perish the thought. I'm merely a figurehead.
Hey.
Well, he must have the qualities of a leader if he can accept the role under these circumstances. If everyone's okay with it, I'm okay with it too.
It's all clear now.
Then I guess we've made our decision. Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much, I promise. So reliable. True, he's reliable, but I'm a little surprised. I didn't think he was the type of guy who'd say something like that. I expected the ultimate affluent progeny to look down on us like we're bugs or something. Now then, let's move on to the topic at hand. For real this time, I have something to show you all.
Follow me.
It's at Jabberwock Park. Come, follow me. Just as I thought, he sure is forceful.
Aw.
We may have made a mistake in choosing him as the leader. Outside. Because we're heading to Jabberwock Island. Better hurry and follow after Byakuya. He's at Jabberwock Park, I believe. It's this way, I think? First island. Oh, yeah. Market. Alright, off we go. I remembered I can warp! Skinny people, you're awfully slow. Seems you're just too fast for us. Geez, I never expected a fatso like him to move so fast.
What?
So, what's supposed to be here? Here? Really?
Such
If you haven't noticed it yet, then I was right to dismiss you all as idiots. Pardon. Pardon. Huh? What is that? Obviously out of place object, placed in the center of a peaceful park. It's like a clock, but something seems off. It's counting down.
What's going on?
Was this here when we came last time?
No!
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Found it this morning when I was exploring the island one more time. It's unknown when it was actually placed here.
It appears.
Monokuma must have placed this object. What does this countdown even mean?
Aw.
I have no clue. Once again, something has appeared that I don't understand. But it's got nothing to do with me, because I refuse to believe this is happening. Could it be? It better not be a bomb. Bomb?
Not possible.
If they wanted to blow up the island, they would have done so by now. There's no need for a countdown. Then what are they counting down? It's a mystery.
Right?
I thought you were dead. Mysterious mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Monami?
What?
Why are you here? I heard everyone talking while I was patrolling, so I came over. No, not that. Didn't Monokuma kill you?
I see.
Ah, so that's why you were surprised. You don't have to worry about that. After all, I can never die.
It appears you can.
You must be an undead abomination risen from the foulest depths of the netherworld by black magic. Do you want me to make you my thrall?
Hey, hey.
Monami's a mechanical stuffed animal, right? Doesn't that mean she can't die in the first place? Now that you mention it, she'd only need like a spare or something. A spare? What a mean thing to say. However, you have arrived at the perfect time. There's something I wanted to ask you. What is the meaning behind this timer and this countdown? Answer me. Countdown? What is this? I'm sorry, I don't know what it is.
Hey,
You really don't know?
I'm sorry.
I don't really have a grasp of what Monokuma is up to.
Huh?
You don't know, even though you're Monokuma's little sister? You're not my brother's little sister. What? Did she accept the role or not? Which one is it?
Alrighty.
Anyway, let's do all our best. Keep the evil Monokuma off this island. You don't know what the countdown is for. You're useless to us. Get lost. Let's go together.
Said get lost.
I'm sorry. Perhaps you're being a little too harsh. I'm starting to feel sorry for it. Miss Sonia, may I call you Miss Sonia? No, I insist on calling you that.
won't be fooled.
No need to feel sorry for that thing. She's obviously working with Monokuma.
Hey, bastard.
Who the fuck cares about that stuffed animal? More importantly, what the hell is that clock? Looks ominous, doesn't it? Who put the object here? And how did they do it in just one night? I can't imagine. Which means it doesn't make any sense. Also, it's deadly. However, that's not all that's unimaginable. This island is full of mysteries that we can't begin to imagine. For example, how were the 16 of us brought to this island? I'm trying to think about that since it's been bugging me too, but he's right, that is a mystery. There's more. Why is Jabberwock Island, which is known for being a popular resort destination, now an uninhabited island? No sign of tourists or even citizens on this island. Something like that even possible?
This too must be
All
the
civilizations
real
are destined to collapse. Nothing begets existence, and existence begets nothing. So it collapsed?
You are right.
Society is much like fruit. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. The economy grows, the private sector stagnates as elders and bureaucrats become more and more powerful. Time passes, this power becomes the status quo and crushes the seeds of any possible reformation.
That is...
Such a sad trend. I don't really understand all that, but I feel like the situation here is somewhat different.
So...
Maybe the Mono Beast killed everyone on this island. And that's how it became uninhabited?
It's certainly
Possibility,
possible.
but we don't know that for sure. The mystery remains a mystery, it seems. Like everything here is just full of mysteries. You're right. It's mysteries on top of mysteries. However, since these mysteries are overlapping with one another, I doubt some no-name group is behind this. What are you trying to say?
In other words,
I mean, this situation we're in is undeniably the work of some enormous organization. Enormous organization? Monami, Monokuma, the Mono Beasts, they're all machines that require major technical skill to operate.
are we screwed?
Plus, they'd need a ton of funding. There's no way that these things were made just for the hell of it.
In other words,
That organization might be controlling these machines and monitoring the island with those cameras.
Then...
Those fiends be hiding on this island.
not possible.
Not likely. Probably running this from somewhere else. Somewhere safe. Where would that be? I don't know. Anyway, there's no mistake that an enormous organization is behind all this. I see. A big organization, huh? Can't imagine what kind of people they could be.
In other words,
Well, let's see. There's my Togami Corporation, Sonia's Nova Sela Kingdom, and the Kuzuryu clan. It would definitely have to be an organization as powerful as one of those groups, if not more so. I'm used to being mistrusted, do what you will. Hold on, I don't care about you or the Kuzuryu clan, but I won't allow you to doubt Miss Sonia. Sonia is a hot blonde princess. There's a sharp distinction between her and you punks.
Yes,
Just shut up already, loser. Loser, are you talking about me? Obvious from your flashy clothes that you just want to stand out because you're actually a loser. Must be hard to make your living in the lame-ass loser industry. Too far, dude. That's going way too far. Hey, Byakuya, are you serious just now? About this being related to your family and Sonia's and such? I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying they have anything to do with this. But you're certain we're up against a huge organization, right? Even if such an organization exists, why would they make us go through something like this? Whatever. How long are we gonna keep talking about this? Why don't we talk about something more realistic? Our enemy's purpose is still unknown. As long as we find out who's behind this, we'll learn their purpose.
So in other words,
So what we must do now is find out who our enemy is. If we do that, we'll be much closer to a breakthrough. Luckily, according to the E-handbook, we are free to explore this island. There will definitely be a clue about the enemy on this island somewhere. Let's start looking.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's get this crap done. What are we looking for?
Hey.
Were you even listening? We need to find clues that will tell us who our enemy is. No problem. No matter how large this organization may be, they will not be able to stand against us. They are destined to fall and turn to ash at the might of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
Wow!
Devas? Divas? Answers came out of your scarf. They're so adorable. Adorable, you say? Thank you.
Oh my!
Pretty happy about that, huh? Look at that guy talking to Miss Sonia all casually. I'm definitely gonna beat the crap out of him later. Well... And what am I? Am I confident to call myself one of them? Damn it, I still can't remember. What talent am I supposed to have?
listen.
Anyway, let me just say this. No time to think about something as foolish as killing each other. You must do what you have to do. Observe, speculate, recognize, comprehend. Even if it seems impossible, just persevere. But most importantly, follow my lead. I'll make sure to return you all to your normal lives. This is your leader's order. Understand? That's like totally awesome. That right hand of his is so plump. I've got the perfect nickname for him. Ham Hands. Ham Hands. Never thought I'd see the day when someone called me something like that. Why aren't you getting mad? Why would I get mad at something as petty as that? He observed me directly and thought up a nickname. Nothing dishonest about a name like that. Perhaps I've always yearned for this, though it may seem ironic for me to realize that in this particular situation. He's totally monologuing right now. Don't worry about it, I was talking to myself just now. I see. I really get it, but I guess this guy isn't just some overconfident, narcissistic jerk after all. Despite our situation, he's mysteriously calm. Might just be a reliable person after all. Alright then. We should listen to Byakuya and not waste our energy thinking about pointless things. It's true that we're not in the best situation, but it's also not the worst. We're not alone. We have friends we can count on to support each other.
Gross!
Seriously, that sounds so lame. I knew it. I was just thinking to myself just how lame it sounded saying that. Friends, huh? Till now, I never really thought about friendship. That sort of thing seemed embarrassing. The power of friendship heals all wounds. Never would have thought about it in this situation. No, it's more like because of this situation. In the end, we never solved the mystery of the ominous countdown. Without losing heart, we all went back to the hotel. Believe in your friends, huh? It'd be difficult to believe in them right away, but it'd be nice if it could happen a little at a time. If I'm starting to think like that, doesn't that show I'm making good progress? Now then, there's no reason to hole up in my room and stare blankly into space. Since there's time, it'd be a great idea if I went ahead and talked to everyone. No, it's done, but it's time for a brief tutorial. During a school trip, there will be moments called free time. During free time, you'll be able to strengthen your friendship by spending time with the other students. Also, if you give them a present afterwards, you might make an even better impression. You can obtain presents from the Monomono Gishin and the vending machine at the supermarket. When you strengthen a friendship, an intimate event is activated and added to the report card. Also, if you show any hope fragments you've gathered to Usami via the report card, you gain new skills. Feel free to strengthen your friendships with as many people as you want. Also, when you spend time with someone, time will pass. You will return to your cottage afterward. Passing the time several times, your free time will end, and you will continue on to the main story. By the way, you can skip free time by resting in your cottage bed. Though I don't really recommend it. Please use it if you want to just continue the main story right away. Well, next time on Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, we'll be heading out and spending time with people. See you guys then.